guys, Ian Anderson, Corey Merle, Central Coast Disc Golf. We're back for some more 2018 MVP Open. We got final round chase card, and that's a pretty stacked chase card, Corey.
Yeah, it is hard to complain when we've got the likes of Nate Sexton, Simon Lizotte, other bomber
Grady Shue,
Shoemeister Shue, and Paul Ulibarri. Really, just a quality group of guys. And Simon and Grady throw super far. I don't know if you knew this.
Yeah, we kind of got like two tacticians and two bombers.
Yeah, I love it. I think Uli throws some of the best hyzer flips like in the game. Like kind of the hyzer flip to full turnover too. So we'll see some of those out of him today. It's gonna be good stuff.
Right on. We are looking at hole 1, which is a really fun way to start your round. It's a tough get for the bird though.
It is, and you have an interesting definition of the word fun, Ian. For anyone like rated 1,000 and lower, this is just a horrifying start, but such a picturesque way to get your round started. 835 feet. You're really looking to get 500 to 550 at least off the tee to make the second shot manageable because that OB is so close next to that pin.
Well, thankfully that's casual for this gang.
Yeah, no question.
Yep.
Simon, I can't wait to see what he juices up here, man.
Yep. It looks like Sexton has the box, ripping out his swirly Star Destroyer on a hyzer flip. He's so great at that shot.
Yes, please, dude. Like, this is unbelievable.
Nate Sexton, man.
He's got... It went from, oh, he can throw it okay, to he's got sneaky distance, to he just throws far.
Yeah. Ooh, Simon's going big.
I love this, uncorking barreled shot. It's so sick.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's the best we've seen so far.
And that is actually the newest Massachusetts local.
That's right. From
Everybody
Massachusetts.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody was hyped, from the 508.
And there is Yuli, who is now from Washington if we're playing that game.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah. And Grady Shue, absolute crusher of a human being.
Going with the Kona Stamp Destroyer.
Oh. Beautiful flight on this one.
Yeah, straight into the Christmas tree. First of all, disrespectful to the season, but you'll take the lie.
Definitely. Yuli, this does not look like the lie you want, though.
No, and you can just see how important it is to get to that landing zone. I mean, distance is great, but pinched behind a tree, you got nothing.
Yeah, absolutely. Grady going with a forehand upshot.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a swirly FD3. Oh, watch out, Spencer.
That was going to be my guess.
You safe, though?
We'll never know. Those team dismanias. Why can't everybody be Nate Doss and just rock stock stamps?
Please.
Nate Doss is my hero. Ooh, Nate. Getting that sexy bird in. He's got a putt. That was sketchy.
Yeah, I feel like once you get it inbounds, and through the mouth, you should have at least a reasonable putt at it, though.
Yeah. That's a really reasonable putt from Simon.
Yeah, I thought that might have jumped in for a sec off that little slate rock there.
That was nice. Yuli's third, just looking to lay up for the par. Ooh, still got some work left to do.
Yeah.
Hopefully he can convert right here.
Who needs the step putt, Ian?
I guess when you're behind the tree, you go with the jumper.
That's true. Hey, whatever it takes to get the biscuit in the basket.
Yeah. It takes that mustache is what it takes.
Oh, so wispy.
Nate with a good hit to start his day. Wispy. That's a good one. Great birdie. The Keen wall doing work right there.
Yep, and it's actually going to put him at 3 down on the tournament on hole 1, which is so impressive, especially, for a guy, again, like Nate, who you wouldn't think of as just like a pure raw power dude.
Yeah. Nate's walking off like he just double bogeyed right there.
No, I know, right?
Yeah, let's see a smile, sexy.
Hey, this is final round, baby. He's top of chase card.
He is. He's focused. Simon absolutely posterized holes 1.
There's the smile. He's talking about his round 1 shot that almost went in for 2.
Oh, gotcha. There are all those birdies. Wow, really, really impressive start from the chase card there. They are chasing, and we are at hole 2.
We are, and it is 350 feet of straightforward distance. Does play slightly uphill and with a slight right to left downslope. So sidearm does play well, although the stone wall to the right, as I did read the YouTube comments and correct myself, is out of bounds. So rollers, great. Backhands that just go straight, great. Sidearms might get squirrely.
What did you call it that it's not a stone wall?
Rock wall.
What? Wow.
I don't know. I don't actually know if it's a correct fix or not. I'm just going with it. It
That
feels like
roller's
Stonewall feels right, though.
I think they both play. Yeah. A nice roller. Simon playing the turnover. This is not turning over enough. Good kick, though.
Yep, back into the open. He'll be, wide open approach, but long one at that.
Mr. Shue. Low line drive. Perhaps too low, but not bad at all.
Medium low.
It was. Lower risk of going OB when you huck it that low.
Truth.
Uli, looking good.
Yeah, that'll work.
And Simon? Yeah, that will par. Nate, after that sidewinder roller, got to look at the bird for back-to-back. Aw.
Black hole not sucking it in that time.
No. More of an explosion than a black hole.
Yeah.
Oh, Grady misses his birdie putt as well. We'll see if Paul can get a stroke on the card here. Yeah, buddy.
Good putt. Stroke feeling confident. Hole 1, big one, hole 2. Good birdie there.
Yeah. The card is all knotted up at 1 down, it looks like. On the round, anyway.
Yeah, and actually really close overall as well. Everybody coming in a stroke apart. And the whole tournament really close. All the way down to 18th place is 6 strokes off the lead. So a lot of people bunched up.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. This course has strokes flying all over the place with all the OB and the crazy kicks you get.
Yet it's all clustered up together, At least it's like solidarity, right? Misery-less company.
Yeah, it's so hard to shoot incredibly hot, a ton of rounds in a row.
Exactly.
Like, the tale of Ricky's first 2 rounds is pretty funny.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it was 1 down, 13 down.
Yeah, pretty wild. This hole also very wild.
Indeed. 410 feet, weaving through the trees. Really that pure S-line shape to the hole. So you're going to start it out a little bit wide left, draw it back to the right, and hopefully hyzer back into the green. Anything other than that, and you're really scrambling and playing that reaction game.
Right on. Uli playing that shot. It's
Friendly
not the worst
kick.
kick.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Sexton going forehand here?
He is. He
What
did
is
this
this?
round 1 after waiting for a while, and he just wasn't really confident putting it through the gap. This one, he's really confident in the stroke, and he's going to get himself to at least like 80, 90 with an extremely outside chance of putting it in, but just a guaranteed 3.
Okay. Hey, know your game. Play it. Ooh, Simon's going to have some work left to do after that tree hit. And Grady. Get some fade.
It's fading.
Oh.
That's good. That's like
Yeah.
22 feet.
Nice. Could have done without the stump, but still
It's
really
true.
nice. Simon's up. He will save par.
God, woods courses are so tough on the second camera angles. Like how it's so often it just stops right behind the tree.
Right? Uli the nice up. Sexton could try and dart it in. He's just laying up for par.
Yeah.
And
Like-
Grady with the really only legit shot at a birdie. Nice.
Yeah, great putt. I love the little left foot. If you watch like that straddle right there, his left foot starts a good 2 feet behind his lie, and he does a little bit of a step putt with it, but it never quite gets to that lie line.
I noticed that. It reminds me of an old Ricky putt. Remember that?
Yes, definitely. And if you watch James Conrad, a lot of times he'll do that as well. He'll follow through and then finish just to the left. It's an interesting tactic.
Really? I've never seen JC do that. I'll have to pay attention.
Yep.
There is that nice birdie from Grady. Taking him to 2 down. Got a stroke on the card for the round, but he is still 1 back of Mr. Sexton. And we're looking at this hole, man. Hole 4. Good luck.
No, you are exactly right. We are looking at it because that's really all you can see on the tee is the basket. It's so tight. You can throw it dead up the gut, backhand with a little putter or like a soft mid-range. You can go right side with kind of a firm hyzer that'll draw it back, or that Annie sidearm and kind of just pan something out. It's dealer's choice in this one.
It really is, and none of them are great options.
Neither of them are very filmable options either.
No, I guess not. Grady's down there somehow.
Yeah. You just throw it and it like blinkos in there sometimes.
It is. It's very prices right here. Where's Drew Carey when you need him?
Wow. It's come to that, huh? We've moved on from Bob Barker.
I mean, I think it's been long enough, man.
Is it? I mean, you're probably right.
Yeah. Bob is a legend. Can't forget.
So
Bob.
quick aside, I was listening to an interview with Drew Carey, and they, when interviewing him for the show, he wasn't sure if he wanted to do it. They said, "What's your favorite thing to do?" He said, "I love going to restaurants and tipping huge and making someone's day." They said, "Drew, if you take this job, you'll get to do that every single day of your life."
Really? That's awesome.
Yeah, isn't that great? He signed up day of.
That is fantastic. Not a bad drive from Simon right there as it trickles down the hill. Paul's got a downhill look at the 2.
Huge putt.
Is he just bailing on the step putt altogether?
Yeah. No, I know. He's just in, dude. He's just making them, though, so it doesn't matter what it is.
That was fantastic, man. Simon comes up the hill, makes his 2 as well.
Simon, yeah, after that really funky rollaway we kind of glossed over, but...
Yeah. That had some legs in it. Sexton uses his to drop in the 2. Start frame. Looking like it anyway.
Yeah, and kind of really what you hope for in this hole, but never really happens. There's always like a nasty tree kick somewhere in there that ruins someone's day.
Yeah, the percentages are just not good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you figure someone's going to get ruined. But no ruins in that case. All birdies. All right, guys, we are back to the action. Hopefully I can still talk. We are at the MVP Open. Got to thank them for getting us out here as well as putting on just a beautiful event.
Yeah.
I love this tournament.
I love this tournament. I love this place. My family's out here. This is just like an extremely special time for me. I came here 3 years ago, really just kind of starting to get into disc golf and really get that ball rolling. And I got dominated by this course. So it's really cool to be back in like a really official function. It's just cool, man. It's a really surreal experience.
I dig it, man. Grady going for the forehand on this water carry. That is good.
Yeah, forehand and backhand work. Just the forehand seems to naturally fly that line more so than the backhand, you know?
Yeah, a little easier to trust. Paul making sure that gets inbounds as a circle's edge putt on the elevated basket. And Sexton.
Going for the work. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's a good trickle.
Yeah, he was saying that one of the downsides about throwing the old, nice, pearly orcs, he licks his hands all the time to get a grip. Old orcs taste terrible, he says.
Shut up.
He does. He says, like, because it's all oily and pearly, it's like residue on his fingers.
All the plasticizers coming out of it. It's so
exactly.
Old. That is... Oh, come on, Paul.
Can't miss.
That's his third already, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dang. Simon. Man, we're looking at 8 birds in a row here.
That's not too shabby. Then you count in the bird from Grady, really on the last opportunity on the one before. I'm thinking 9.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Yeah. Counting skills on point, Mr. Merle.
Thank you.
Yep, one up in me, literally.
I used to work with elementary school kids, so I better be.
We won't mess with division or multiplication. Bunch of birds there. Gosh, this card's pretty fiery right now.
Yeah, like beyond pretty fire. They're playing really, really well.
Yeah, let's see if they keep it going on hole 6.
Ideally. 375 feet, though, and there's trees everywhere. If you can throw it right down to this little mouth where it kind of breaks off left or right, that's a quality shot. If you can get it any farther than that, then you actually have a legit putt at 2. But really, a 3 is strokes on nearly everybody here.
Yeah, this thing is just wild, man. Such a tight line he needed to hit.
Yeah, OB Stonewall on the right as well, so it should be noted.
Well done. Grady fading out early, but I don't think you mind that as long as it stays dry.
Yeah, and it did stay dry, just so you know.
Did it? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it was muddy and gross, but technically dry.
Oh, my gosh. I thought Paul was destined for that tree. Instead, almost a perfect drive.
Yeah, that's such a nasty, like, that disc is so flippy.
It is, isn't it? It's the Prodigy paper plate.
I like the alliteration there.
Yeah. Oh, that worked, didn't it? Sexton's forehand looked pretty good.
Yeah,
Simon
it just
with
dropped
the
a
forehand.
little early.
Did that go over the...
It didn't, but now he is.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
This looks sketchy.
Nope.
Yeah.
So that was pin high, but just on the right side of the wall, obviously. So out of bounds, he is going to have to rethrow.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
What do you do? Oh, he's doing it again. Just throw it harder. Heisery.
Nearly throws the dang thing in.
Oh, my gosh. And then almost ends up in the water on the other side.
Yeah, now he is inbounds, but that's going to be a good 50 feet to save his 5.
Wow. Sexton with a beautiful dart upshot. Throws that thing so well. And Paul, you going to make another one for us?
He tried his best.
We did. And that's OB right there.
That is the line of OB, yes.
Oh, wow. Good nestle there from Grady's disc. He's got a look, it looks like.
Well, he had hope.
The hit cage.
No, I don't think. I think it just dropped short.
Okay. Simon. This guy, yeah.
That's a born showman, dude.
He's so funny, dude.
It was really cool, man. He was definitely like a crowd favorite. You could tell the people are like just, I mean, New Englanders. They just embraced him.
He's ours. He's ours now. We got him.
Oh yeah. Oh, instantly. He's like, oh no, he's the local. He's the local. Yep, that's ours. Get out of here.
You know, everybody would do the same though, given the opportunity.
Oh yeah. Oh, Gordon Hayward. Yep. He's Boston guy. Love him. Love him.
For forever. There's the double bug from Simon. Unfortunately, did hit a monster entertaining putt though. So
That is true. Entertainment
that.
value extremely high.
It was a hole 7, kind of a similar, really nasty straight wood shot.
Yeah, I've been calling it kind of the counterpart to 6. Similar shot, but just uphill and a little bit to the left rather than downhill and a little bit to the right, like hole 6. But 370 feet, you wouldn't think it's like the most difficult distance for these guys, but good lord, it's 370 dead straight and uphill.
Yeah, it is. Grady still has the box. He threw something pretty stable there on a flex line.
I've been trying to figure out what that is. It's a pink Team Discmania disc. I think it's a PD, but it is such a hog.
It is, isn't it? You got to think that the shot is more like a hyzer flip with something slightly understable, kind of like Paul just threw.
Yeah, that thing just wouldn't stop. It kept working all the way to the backside of the circle.
That's kind of the thing with this hole, though. If you get there, you're going to go long.
True. Yeah, because it kind of goes uphill and then just dives down at the very end.
Yeah.
How
Sexton
about that shot by Sexy? He's just outside the circle.
busting out the orc again?
That is, and that's the best he said he's ever thrown it ever.
Really? All right. That was well done. Simon looking to come back from the 5. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, man.
Oh, he knows it.
So we're left of the fairway here?
We are left of the fairway, and now we are right of the basket.
Little army golf.
Yep.
Grady, little forehand upper. Good.
Yeah, good shot. I mean, really, if you can get it most of the way up the fairway, it's not a terribly difficult 3 to get. But just that 2 is so elusive.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Simon trickled down farther than I thought. At least his putt's working.
No, he is dialed from 55 feet.
Yeah. The drive's a little bit off right now, but got that putter working in the chains. Paul coming back for the birdie. Paul, you make those.
I know, and you know he wanted that. There's not a lot of people with 2ing this hole.
No, that's such a good get. Real separator hole. Grady, Sexton, and Paul all dropping in pars. And that's kind of a miraculous par frame.
Yeah, isn't that just a wild way to get to a bunch of 3s?
Yeah, it was a tale of four holes right there over one hole. Hole 8, let's see an ace.
All right, here we go. 4 shots to go to capture our first ace out here at Maple Hill. 320 feet, and it's staring you right in the face. Now, we also have Heckler's Ridge right above the basket. It's genuinely one of the better scenes I've seen at a disc golf tournament.
All right. Let's see.
It's
I want the
chaos.
Reed Fresca skip shot. I heard he did it.
I
on
know,
accident.
right?
Yeah.
You mean? I think you mean Leadstone guy.
I remembered his name. He's got a name now. Grady. Great drive right there.
Yeah, quality stuff. Just hanging it out right, trusting that disc is gonna finish.
Mm-hmm. Uli. So he's throwing a mid. Get there. Oh.
Off the basket.
Dang. Almost got it. Sexton going Sexton Bird. Looks a little early.
Yeah, a lot early.
Oh, it's safe, though.
Yeah, oh, it's safe. It's just a long ways from a little tiny basket.
Yeah, very true. That should be like a disc golf book.
I know, right?
Simon, that's pretty close to a little tiny basket.
Mm-hmm.
And Nate with a mild scary run, but... Whew.
Cash money. He said he really actually quite likes the low basket on this hole next to the water. You can just... He says you can lay up and it'll just go in.
That's what happened, huh?
Yeah.
And you got the gallery, too. Nate is a crowd pleaser, if there ever was one.
Right above the basket on this one, or right above the hill on this one, there's a good 80 to 100 people. It's quality.
No, love it. Simon with a nice bird. I'm sure Paul will make this one. Make sure to crouch.
Eventually.
There it is. And Grady cleaning up as well. Wow. Another start frame.
Yeah, they're racking them up here.
Yeah, that's at least 3.
Yeah, that's right. 4, 5, 8 now.
Yeah, Grady 5 through 8, and Paul and Nate just one back of that. Really, some hot rounds.
Yeah.
Hopefully they can keep it going on hole 9. Not easy though.
Was just gonna say. I mean, not one that you're thinking you're gonna add another stroke to that column, or I guess take one away technically.
Yeah.
But at 420 feet, it's just survive this with a 3. Throw it up and over the hill, have it bend right, avoid the OB by the basket. It's just difficulty, and there's no other way to put it.
Yeah, really interestingly shaped hole. Really tough line to hit.
Yeah, I think it's like genuinely one of the most unique holes that we're gonna play out here on tour. It's kind of has that Milo green aesthetic with the like the bridge over to the wood chipped little island. It's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely agree. I think this is an MD3 from Grady, right?
I think you're probably right. I know it's his peach mid range. I have to imagine it is an MD3.
Yeah, that's not a bad spot to be, honestly.
No, I mean any spot on the other side of that hill, you're gonna be okay.
Yep. Paul gets over the hill, turning right, kicks way left.
That thing had all the action to get it down there too.
It did, right? Great turn on Nate with the forehand, with the orc.
About an inch off the ground.
And hanging out with the rest of the gang there. Simon, is he going putter?
He's going putter. I like to play though. If you're throwing just like almost like a spike ante kind of, you know.
Mm-hmm. He's in the middle of the fairway.
Yeah, and that's actually a really good roll. You can't quite see it because of how that elevation is, but he's going to be about maybe 40 foot back of where Dollar put it in during round 1.
Oh, wow. Uli with a really pretty forehand up.
That was so touchy. I love that shot.
Yeah. His forehand up's on point.
Mm-hmm.
Nate, throw it in.
Oh. So close.
Gosh. That looks
almost
so
had 2 of
great.
them.
I know. How incredible would that be? This one was from distance, too.
So it's going to have a little bit of a comebacker, though. It's such a tragedy. If it misses basket, it probably sits there 15 feet.
Yeah, sure. Grady flexing one over there.
This is just that's such a good shot, too. The
Mr.
trust of that AVR X3.
Wow. Really nice. Oh, yeah, Simon did trickle way down. Man, if anybody can make that, that's Simon, man. He's so good at those. Good hit, Nate.
That's a great save. There we go. Papa Sexton in the background.
Oh, yeah, he came out.
Yep. Yeah, he's hanging out all weekend.
Oh, cool. As we saw after the last Champs versus Chubbs, he drives a disc golf.
Yeah, no, I love it. Yeah,
Yeah.
a disc license plate, or a golf that has a license plate disc.
Yeah.
It kills me.
Yep. It's such a Sexton thing.
I know.
Right?
So before or after round 1, Dollar hit the 2 on this hole. I was sitting with Dodge, and I said over under 1.5. I don't. Did he just speak into my soul, Ian?
What was that?
Simon just made eye contact with me, and I can't stop looking at his eyes now.
Is your heart a flutter?
It's a flutter right now. So the over-under was 1.5 twos for the entire tournament after the one. That was during round 1. I took the under. Steve took the over. Nate Perkins losing me a bet right now. Deuces, hole 9 during the final round.
I heard about it.
So upsetting, but I love Nate. Good for him, but
Yeah,
last
it's
minute
hard.
bet.
It's hard being wrong. All right, guys, that's all we got for part 1. Make sure you come back for part 2.